Hey foodies, welcome back to Garage Oven. If you're new to Garage Oven, please do subscribe and click the bell icon. Today I'll be showing yet another monsoon special recipes. I will be using 3 colocasia leaves for making patrado. This variety of colocasia leaf abundantly grows during the monsoon on the banyan tree. They are also found in abundance in tea and coffee estates. These leaves are slightly thicker and brittle than the normal colocasia leaves. The back part of the leaf and the stems appear to be purplish in color. In this method, I have steamed the colocasia roll and made them into slices to shallow fry them. If the colocasia rolls are steamed and then fried, they give a wonderful taste. You can also deep fry them. Firstly, you need to soak 1 cup of green gram and half cup of Sona Masuri rice. Wash the green gram 3 to 4 times. Similarly, 3/4 cup of Sona Masuri rice, wash it 3 to 4 times. I soak the moong dal and the Sona Masuri rice during the morning so that I use it for the noon. To begin with, let's make coconut masala paste. You need coriander seeds, cumin seeds, chana dal, urad dal, Badagi red chili and Guntur red chili. Add a little of coconut oil and roast it under low flame. I forgot to add methi seeds, so I am also adding 1/4 teaspoon of methi seeds. So you can see I have added the methi seeds. Keep aside the roasted contents, let it cool. So here you see the Sona Masuri rice is soaked as well as the green gram is also soaked well. Now I'm transferring both of them to the mixer jar. Also add 1 cup of grated coconut. Add all the roasted spices. Add half teaspoon of turmeric powder followed by 1 pod of tamarind. Add adequate water and grind it to a paste. Here you can see the coconut masala paste is ready. Now I am adding adequate salt, half teaspoon of hing. You can increase hing according to your requirement. Mix all well. I am taking around 30 to 35 tree colocasia leaves. Here I have washed them well. See that there is no mud on the leaves. I have separated small to big and medium sized leaves. You can see here. Remove the thick veins from the leaves. It is better to have medium to small sized leaves since they do not itch in the throat. The presence of oxalate crystals causes the itchiness to the throat, and during rainy seasons, because of more water content, the quantity of oxalate crystals will be lesser in the medium or the small sized leaves. Now let's start layering the leaves to prepare the colocasia rolls. I will be placing bigger leaves and then followed by the smaller leaves. Apply the coconut masala paste well onto the surface of the leaves. Continue applying the masala by placing one leaf over the other each time. So for making one roll, I will be using around 10 to 12 leaves. If the colocasia leaves are larger in size, you can use around 8 to 10. Hope you have subscribed to Garage Oven. If not, please do subscribe and click the bell icon. Also, please do not forget to view my other recipes and leave your comments and views. Follow the same pattern of applying the paste. Finally, you can see I'm placing smaller leaves. So I have layered around 12 leaves here. Now we will be folding the corners. Here you can see how I'm folding the corners. And then tightly make a roll. So here the colocasia leaf roll is ready. Similarly, I have made 3 rolls. Now let's steam the colocasia rolls. Steam the colocasia rolls for around 30 minutes under moderate heat. After 30 minutes of steaming, switch off the flame and keep it aside for 10 minutes. Now I will be slicing the steamed colocasia rolls. I will be shallow frying the cut rolls, so I will be coating it with chiroti rava. Heat a liter of coconut oil in an iron griddle. Coat the cut rolls well and shallow fry it. Similarly, we will be shallow frying all the colocasia cut rolls. You can use any vegetable oil while you're frying. I have used coconut oil. I'm pouring some melted ghee on the top. Fry the cut rolls until it is crispy. Flip it on the other side and fry it the same way. Isn't it looking delicious and crispy? I'm sure you're going to love making this recipe. You can also deep fry the rolls. I prefer shallow frying. If you find the tree colocasia leaves in the market, please do try this recipe. Another method of making this recipe is, instead of steaming, you're going to directly cut the rolls and deep fry it. But I prefer the steaming method. Hope you have liked the recipe. Please do try this recipe if the leaves are available. These crispy fried colocasia rolls are just delicious. You can have it as a side dish. The best combination to have this is along rice and dal. Thank you for watching Garajavan. Stay connected for more delicious recipes. Happy cooking. Bye.